Hello and welcome to today's installment of the Daf 49 Amud B of the Steinsaltz edition. We're in Chullin, Tadei Chullin. So we'll dive straight in. The word all serves to include the fat that is on the small intestines. In the footnote here, Chelev she'al gebei hadakin. The fat on the small intestine is forbidden for consumption according to the Gemara's conclusion and the principle that the halacha accepts Rabbi Akiva's opinion over Rabbi Shmuel's. The forbidden area extends 1 cubit from the point where the small intestine exits the stomach. One must scrub the fat off this entire portion. From that point downward, the fat is permitted for consumption according to the Gemara on 93a. So the whole that the forbidden area extends upward from the end of the intestinal tract. That's the Gaonim and the Raavad. The pious satisfy both opinions, scrubbing the fat off the cubits at either end. Rambam Sefer Kedusha Hilchot Machal Asurat 7:9 Shulchan Aruch Yodea 64:15. This is the statement of Rabbi Shmuel. Rabbi Akiva says the word all serves to include the fat that is on the abysmum. 2 types of fat cover the abysmum. One which covers the bow-shaped outside is forbidden by Torah law. The fat on the inside is permitted in accordance with the opinion of Rabbi Akiva and the practice of the priest. Still, common practice is to consider it forbidden. Rambam Sefer Kedusha Hilchot Machal Asurat 7:6 Shulchan Aruch Yodea 64:14. According to Rabbi Shmuel, the fat of the abysm is permitted. And the Gemara raised a contradiction from another brayta. The verse states, the fat that covers the innards and all the fat that is upon the innards in Leviticus 3:3. Rabbi Shimon. Well, the some text refers to Rabbi Shimon here. It appears that the correct text found in the other versions has Rabbi Shmuel, Masrat Hashas. Rabbi Shmuel says, just as the fat that covers the innards possesses a membrane, and that membrane is easily peeled off, so too, all fat possessing a membrane and whose membrane is easily peeled is forbidden, including the fat of the abysm. Rabbi Akiva says, just as the fat that covers the innards is spread out loosely over them and it possesses a membrane, and the membrane is easily peeled off. Rashi and others identify the word totav as the Aramaic word for dress. See Targum Onkelos on Exodus 22:26, interpreting this interpreting it in this context as meaning spread out like a garment. According to the Parisha, this indicates that the membrane is of one piece and is only loosely connected to the fat that it covers. Others interpret the word as related to the Hebrew ger toshev, meaning a resident alien. According to Sefer HaEshkol, this etymology indicates that the membrane is not permanently fixed and can easily be removed. The Sefer HaEshkol adds that the peeling mentioned in the Gemara is not to the ease with which the membrane can be peeled off the fat, but rather the position of the membrane between the fat and the stomach, such that the fat can easily be removed by peeling off the membrane. According to the majority of the early commentaries, the 3 terms mentioned here are all conditions that apply to the fat covering the stomach. By contrast, Rabbeinu Ephraim interprets them as referring to three distinct layers. The fat itself, which is referred to as spread out, the membrane, and the additional layer of fat underneath, which is found upon the rumen but easily removable from there. According to this opinion, all 3 layers constitute the fat that covers the innards, which is forbidden for consumption by the Torah. Other commentaries permitted the fat covering the rumen. See the Avia 128 and Mordechai. Fat that is spread out like a garment has a membrane that can be easily peeled and is not firmly attached is forbidden by Torah, and according to the opinion of Rabbi Akiva. In accordance to the Gemara 93a, fat that is not completely surrounded by flesh is also forbidden in Shulchan Aruch Yodea 64:4. So too, all the fat that is spread out loosely and possesses a membrane and whose membrane is easily peeled, e.g. the fat on the intestine, is forbidden. The fat of the abysm is fixed tightly and is therefore permitted. It would seem from this brayta that Rabbi Akiva and Rabbi Shmuel contradict themselves. Ravin sent an answer in the name of Rabbi Yochanan, such is the proper layout of the Mishnah, i.e. the brayta. The latter attribution of the opinions is correct, and one must reverse the distribution of opinions in the first braisa. Accordingly, Rabbi Akiva deems the fat on the intestines prohibited, while Rabbi Shmuel deems the fat on the abysm as well. The Gemara asks, what did you see that led you to reverse the first braisa? Why not reverse the second braisa instead? The Gemara responds, the second braisa here is different, since it teaches using the formula just as, because it takes care to specifically provide a textual justification for the opinions. It is presumably accurate about the attributions as well. The Gemara asks, if so, how come Rabbi Shai claimed that above that priests acted in according to the opinion of Rabbi Shmuel? It was actually in according to the opinion of Rabbi Akiva. Rabbi Naaman bar Yitzchak said, Rabbi Shai meant only that Rabbi Shmuel says the leading opinion in the name of his forefathers. Rabbi Shmuel himself does not hold accordingly, and he considers the fat of the abysm forbidden. The Gemara discusses a connection between the issue of fat and that of tereifot. Rav says kosher fat effectively seals a perforation that it covers, and the animal is not rendered a tereifah. If the intestines of muslim is perforated, the permitted fat seals the perforation, the animal is kosher, in accordance with the opinion of Rav. Nevertheless, it can seal only the organ to which it is fixed. If it covers a perforation in another organ, the animal is a tereifa. Rambam Sefer Kedusha, Hilchot Shechita 6:10, Shulchan Aruch Yodea 41, 46:1, and 48:1. That it covers, and the animal does not render a tereifa. Non-kosher fat does not effectively seal a perforation, and the animal is a tereifa. And the straightforward understanding is that this follows from Rabbi Akiva's ruling that all fat is not firmly attached to the flesh is forbidden. Consequently, forbidden fat does not form an effective seal. The animal is a tereifa. Rabbi Sheisha says both this and that fat effectively seal a perforation. Rabbi Zeh raises a dilemma. With regard to the fat of a domesticated animal, although all the fat of an undomesticated animal is permitted for consumption, only fats that are permitted in domesticated animals as well can effectively seal a perforation. If fat that would be prohibited in domesticated animal causes a perforation in an undomesticated animal into tereifa, in the statement of Abaye, all the fat of the milk can effectively seal a perforation in accordance with the explanation of Tosfot. I'm going to say we could do Hilchot Shechita 6:10, Shulchan Aruch Yodea 46:1. This term refers to an undomesticated animal that chews cud and has cloven hooves. The Torah in Deuteronomy 14:5 enumerates 7 species of kosher undomesticated animal. Nevertheless, the precise identification of some of these species remains unclear. There are two main differences between the halacha governing a kosher domesticated animal and those governing a kosher domesticated animal. One is that all the fats of an undomesticated animal may be eaten. The other is that the blood of an undomesticated animal will be covered after slaughter. In all other respects, the halachot with regard to domesticated and undomesticated animals are the same. All of which are permitted for consumption. What's halacha? I'm going to have to leave it there. Thank you for listening and take care and all the best. Bye.